Hello, and thanks for meeting me in the middle. Today we're going to unwind from the middle with Kelly Clarkson. Yes, your girl has released new music. And follow me and meet me there, and we're going to release together.
Welcome. Happy release day.
Yay!
I don't think I've ever, this has been the longest it's been since I've released new music that's not Christmas. I feel like somebody said it was like 6 years, and I think that can't be true. But it might be.
We had the Christmas album.
At least 5.
I mean, like new, like not
2018, yeah.
Maybe? Okay. It's been a minute. There's a lot in it on the album, but I am so excited. I've already heard, I've been working all day, but I've been hearing from people because this is my office. They are at my desk right now at the Kelly Clarkson Show. What? Having some tea. I'm actually about to interview somebody I love and adore. So I'm very excited. But right now we are here to talk about my stuff. So anyway, I am very excited. We released Mine and Me. We couldn't decide. And honestly, those weren't even the first ones up to be released as a single. We had like different ideas. And I will say this is the first project I was just like, I'm really cool with any song being released, like whichever one. So I kind of let Atlantic pick. I love my team at Atlantic. You have no idea how much I love them to finish up this record. Shout out Carrie and Craig. It was a very personal record, and it had most of the vocals were recorded a while back. So anyway, it was just a very intense record for me to not only make and do, but also just very therapeutic and like also like, will I release this? I don't know. And anyway, I did. So we are doing it. And I now can say that the album is coming out. Okay, I can. I was like, Trisha. 23rd. I was like, look, I'm confused on the date. So I'm like, or when I'm allowed to say certain things, and I'm also not allowed to say this one thing that literally is on the tip of my tongue that I know I'm not allowed to talk about. So I'm not going to talk about it. Anyway, but it's like the one thing because I'm ADHD and I'm thinking about it. Anyway, but June 23rd, the album is coming out. The singles just came out today. I've never released two at once. I did that, actually the label asked me if I was cool with that, and I've always had that idea to release more than one song for albums because I feel like it's hard to like encapsulate like what exactly a whole album is with one song. You can't do that, right? So anyway, we did Mine and Me, which are very different versions of, or I guess I should rather say stages of grief in that, but the whole album isn't just grief and loss. It's a whole arc of a relationship. So I just hit my hand on my lovely cup. What? Kelly Clarkson Show. And anyway, it said, why did you release two songs on the same day? Everybody has been asking me that. We just kind of everybody had the same idea and kind of, Atlantic said it and we were like, wow, we were thinking the same thing. So we were stoked about doing that. I love that they're so different. Like, I don't think I've ever recorded anything like Mine in my life. So, and I've never written how I wrote that song. Like it's very different how that came out. And I think the closest song might be Maybe, which is another song I did. Like it was just kind of a stream of consciousness. But Me, I'm super excited about Me because here's the thing. I've never met Gail. I'm just a huge fan. And I didn't actually know that we were on the same label whenever I was raving about this girl that had just come out. This was years ago. I was like, this girl, she came out. I was like, she got this killer song. And I was like, I don't know how nobody has thought of this yet. Anyway, and my label proceeded to tell me like, yeah, we're really into her too because she's, our artist. And I was like, cool. Anyway, didn't know. Anyway, so they know I'm a fan of hers and they knew I had written so many songs. I was just working so much and it was very personal. It was very hard. Like songs that were coming in from other writers it wasn't that they weren't great songs. It just wasn't what this called for, this project. If I was gonna do it, I just felt like I really had to do it and do it honestly and just be a little bit more raw and like very personal. So I was having a hard time with other writers, but then I got this idea via, I can't remember if it was Carrie Craig at Atlantic. One of them actually sent me this idea and I believe it was Carrie. But anyway, it was a verse and a chorus from Gail. And it was me. It was the idea for me. And I was so thankful. I mean, people are loving the song. I'm very happy for that, obviously. But for me, selfishly, I was having a really hard time. I I hadn't written that song for the album yet. I hadn't written anything like that because I wasn't really feeling that at the moment. So it was a really cool thing. I was very thankful for Gail's existence, just for me personally, just to be able to finish. I literally got the song, the idea, and then I finished it that night. Like I ended up writing the second verse and bridge that night. Like to that, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this song. It's exactly what I needed to kind of round out what had kind of already been going on in the album. So shout out to Gail. We could not be more different in age, but that just goes to show you how powerful music is, man. It doesn't matter what your age is. We all go through scenarios and situations, and I have no idea, honestly, to this date, like what she wrote that first part about for her. But mine definitely, comes in that second verse and is my story.
Yes, thanks for meeting me in the middle with your girl, Kelly Clarkson. It was wonderful hearing from her. So if you will, hit that like button ding, hit that subscribe button ding, hit that notification bell ding. Did I say hit that notification bell? Beat that notification bell. And make those awesome comments. Until next time, thank you.